All right, guys, so we have some big information for Dragon Ball. Now, this info came out a few hours ago, but as of this recording, I'm literally just ending a 7-hour live stream of Pokemon Legends ZA. So if my voice sounds like kind of like scratchy or whatever the case may be, I'm very, very tired. My voice is like kind of done for the day. So, but I'm trying to make sure I get this video out because I do have thoughts. So we had info tweeted from the DB Anime Info account. Like, this is an official account for Dragon Ball, kind of hyping up this event that will be happening soon. So the tweet, or the translation of the tweet, says, all the latest content of Dragon Ball comes together in a grand gathering. Dragon Ball Genki Dama Festival is set to take place. A spectacular talk stage featuring Masako Nozawa, the voice of Son Goku, hashtag Nozawa Masako, with major new announcements. Event date and time, January 25th, 2026, Sunday, from 9 a.m. to 900 to 1830. Last entry, 1700. So obviously, convert that however you will. Obviously, that's in JST as well. Venue, well, okay, they talk about the venue and they talk about tickets, but obviously I'm in the United States, so I don't really think that applies to us in the States, unless you're going to travel to Japan. And this is the picture that they promoted it with as well. Obviously, we see all the various stages of Goku as well. Although I do notice that they don't have GT on there at all. They only have Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Daima with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Dragon Ball Super. So no GT at all. It's just everything else apart from that. So I don't know if they're trying to like hint towards anything with that, but I just thought that that was actually a very like peculiar, thing to like kind of point out. However, that's not everything, because the Dragon Ball Games Twitter account announced, quote tweeting that tweet saying, a new Dragon Ball game project will be unveiled this January during the Dragon Ball Genki Damatsuri event in Japan. So we're getting just a blowout of Dragon Ball info in January. So this is extremely exciting because like Dragon Ball has been on a roll lately when it comes down to like just, releasing some form of content, right? Whether or not like people feel a certain way about certain games or anime, putting all of that to the side, we all had to admit they have been on a roll with pushing out content, right? Last year, we got a brand new video game. This year, we got a brand new video game. Last year, we also got a brand new anime. Like, and obviously, like the mobile games, the mobile games like Dokkan Legends have been going like relatively strong for like many years, right? Like this year, Legends experienced their 7th anniversary, and I believe Dokkan is about to experience its 11th anniversary. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're about to experience that, I believe, in around 3 months or so. Xenoverse 2 is about to reach the 10-year mark very soon. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ is getting like Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Ball Daima as DLC. Like Dragon Ball has been going strong. It's been going very strong. So for us to be getting this event that's gonna be happening in January, and we're getting just all sorts of news about Dragon Ball is extremely exciting, especially as to like what that new game could be, right? I did see on Twitter, I'd have to go and find the person who actually made the tweet, but there was a rumor about Xenoverse 3 actually being a thing, and apparently they got it from like a very viable source, and something along the lines of like that game potentially releasing next year or the year after, right? Which again, that's not an impossibility. It's not an impossibility. Again, Xenoverse 2 is unfathomably successful, right? Again, still getting DLC almost an entire decade after release, which is insane, right? Like next year will be the 10-year mark. So just knowing that that game's still going strong is actually pretty cool. But also if that led into the, long-awaited sequel, that would be phenomenal. And I'm pretty sure, like, obviously with the advancements in technology since Xenoverse 2 is released, I mean, by default, if that game, like, if Xenoverse 3 really is, like, the game that they decide to announce, right? One, I'm gonna be extremely excited. And two, if that game is not running in Unreal Engine 5, something's wrong. Like, that game should absolutely be running in Unreal Engine 5. But, I mean, I digress. But also, we could potentially get anime news, like, finally, because the thing is, we've known that they were trying to continue Dragon Ball, right? Past, like, superhero and all that stuff, right? I believe, Ioku said that, like, multiple times, right? Whether it's, like, interviews or, like, videos or what the case may be. But, like, they confirmed, like, they're still working on Dragon Ball. We know this. So, I don't know if it's gonna be like maybe like a continuation of the manga, or maybe the continuation of like some sort of anime, right? We technically did get an anime with Dragon Ball Daima last year. I mean, Daima ended earlier this year, but we did get an anime this year, so that's something. But I mean, something to push forward the story of Dragon Ball Super would be nice, because very clearly we all know Super has a lot more to offer. And in all honesty, I would be totally fine if they didn't like, okay, obviously I would like to see what they do after Superhero, but even if they just gave us the 2 sagas that they made in the manga, give us Moro and give us Granola, you give us those and I promise you people will be happy. Because then, one, we get new villains, right? We get Moro, we get the Heaters, we get, what else? Granola, like we get those guys, right? But also, we get Ultra Ego. Everybody wants to see Ultra Ego. We would get to see Broly with Super Saiyan when he actually controls the power. Like, we'll be able to see that. We could get what else? Well, I mean, I always like pair up like Goten and Trunks together, obviously, you know, it's obvious, but we've seen like Trunks as a Super Saiyan both as a kid and as a teen and as an adult. So yes, even though this teen Trunks would be the present Trunks, we've already like seen that design before. But Goten, on the other hand, would be nice to see him animated as a Super Saiyan outside of GT. So like things of the sort, right? It's just, there's so much that they can do. Or if they decide to say, all right, this is what's happening after Superhero, that's fine too. There's so much that they can cover when it comes down to Dragon Ball that it's insane. So this January event is a major deal. Like, and also they're promoting the 40th anniversary as well. So this is a big deal. Like, I'm expecting all sorts of information to come out during this event in January. And I hope that you guys are gonna get excited for this too, because again, we might get new anime news, we might get new manga news, we're definitely getting game news that's ultimately confirmed, so we don't even have to worry about that. Like, Dragon Ball is just dropping something huge during this event. Right now, all we know for sure is we're getting brand new game news, but who knows what else they have in store for us. We'll see. But I'm very excited to see what they give us in January. And seriously, like, if they actually show us Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, like, in any capacity, I'm losing my mind. Like, y'all have no idea how long I've wanted, like, Xenoverse 3 to happen. Like, in truth, it should have happened a very, very long time ago. I know I mentioned, like, Xenoverse 3 earlier, but again, if they really do show that off, I'm going crazy. But I do want to know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below. Are you guys excited that we're getting a brand new game announcement alongside potential extras at this event on January 25th, 2026? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.